Actually, I will start, because we are, again, advertiser, with two pieces of advertising, and then I'll go on.
So, has technology gotten in the way of your relationship?
Absolutely, it's definitely been a barrier to connect with my son.
Hay menos oportunidad para nosotros de hablar con ellos directamente.
テクノロジーでできるかもわかりませんけども、やはり親がこう思う気持ちっていうのは。
All right, so we're testing this incredible new technology. For right now, we've prepped a few basic questions for you to ask.
¿Cómo me pongo una corbata?
Empieza con la parte ancha de la corbata en la derecha.
How do I shave?
Because you have a really strong, sharp jawline, do not press too hard because you can easily cut or nick yourself. Good luck, bud.
This really knows me.
すごいもう。
All right, so now you can start asking it some deeper questions.
Wie frage ich ein Mädchen auf einem Date?
Sei wie du bist und sei nicht schüchtern. Du siehst gut aus.
Como que eu mostro a confiança?
Você é esperto, gentil, você pode fazer qualquer coisa que você decida fazer.
Ay, ¿me puede adoptar? Porque tiene...
僕は誰かを愛してるってどうやってわかるんですか？
好きな彼女のことを考えると仕事や勉強が手につかなくなるものです。
Okay, I think we're ready to show you how this thing works.
You didn't get it? Oh, you were the voice?
Ya sé, pero sí estuve, ahí estaban platicando los dos.
Ah, era eu.
É mesmo? Achei que era um aplicativo.
いや、そんなアドバイスくれるんだなと思って。
Eu vou estar sempre por você. E eu dou minha vida por você.
Ustedes son lo más importante para mí.
いや、いつもそんな聞ける時がないからよかった、今回は。
होमवर्क हो गया? मम्मी ये देखो। फिर दाग लगा दिया। पापा ये लीजिए आपके घर जाने की टिकट। हेलो, या आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू सेंड यू द ईमेल इन 5 minutes. या गिव मी 5 minutes. आई एम वर्किंग ऑन द प्रेजेंट.
मेरी छोटी सी गुड़िया कितनी बड़ी हो गई। घर घर खेलती थी, अब घर संभालती है, ऑफिस संभालती है। आई एम सो प्राउड एंड आई एम सो सॉरी। सॉरी कि ये सब तुम्हें अकेले करना पड़ता है। सॉरी कि जब तुम घर घर खेलती थी तो मैंने तुम्हें रोका नहीं। ये नहीं कहा कि ये सिर्फ तुम्हारा काम नहीं है, तुम्हारे हस्बैंड का भी है। पर कहता भी कैसे है।
और मेरी ग्रीन शर्ट धो देना।
मैंने भी तो कभी तुम्हारी मम्मी की हेल्प नहीं की, और तुमने जो देखा वही सीखा। तुम्हारे हस्बैंड ने भी बचपन में यही देखा होगा। घर घर खेलते वक्त वो टीवी देखने की या न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने की एक्टिंग करता होगा, और तुम जैसी कोई छोटी सी लड़की चाय बनाने की एक्टिंग करती होगी। उसके डैड की तरफ से सॉरी, तुम्हारे डैड की तरफ से सॉरी, और हर उस डैड की तरफ से सॉरी जिसने कई कई सालों से एक गलत एग्जाम्पल सेट किया। पर अभी भी देर नहीं हुई। इस सॉरी के साथ मैं अपनी तरफ से एक छोटी सी कोशिश करूंगा कि घर के काम में मम्मी की हेल्प करूं। किचन का किंग ना बन पाऊं तो कम से कम लॉन्ड्री में तो हाथ बटाऊं। इतने साल एक गलत एग्जाम्पल सेट किया है, अब कुछ सही कर जाऊं। तुम्हारा पापा।
You have just seen two pieces of creativity we are very proud of. It's either advertising that make you think, like Ariel Share the Load, which dares to take a strong point of view on a subject that matters, like gender equality, or advertising that makes you feel emotions, like Gillette Dead, which offers an aspect of the brand personality, which is its human aspect, the aspect of Gillette, and which talks of something which is Gillette, or today, sorry, dead and son relationship in today's world. And today, I'm here to talk about brand building. And brand building is a long-standing passion for P&G. Procter Gamble has been here for 180 years, and in this journey, we have been building 24 global 1 billion brands, and we have become the largest fast-moving consumer good company in the world. And probably for this reason, one of the questions we are asked most often is how your approach to brand building has changed over time, particularly in this digital era. This is the question. And to answer this question, I would start stating, and also linking back to many presentations we've had today, on what has not changed for us. And the first thing which has not changed for us is we have reaffirmed our core belief that the consumer is still at the center of everything we do. And our motto is consumer is the boss. The second thing which has not changed is consumer insight. So true consumer insight which are relevant for the human being and relevant for our brands. And the third thing which has not changed is the power of ideas and the power of big ideas. And what instead we are doing to cope with this new challenging environment is to raise the bar on creativity. And ideas and good ideas are the ones that people can enjoy. And great advertising is the advertising that makes you laugh or cry, makes you angry or proud, and that can inspire. And I truly believe that advertising like Ariel Share the Loads in India, this is the reason why it's been so appealing. Because basically, it has a deep consumer insight about the woman condition in that country. It has a powerful idea with a purpose, and the brand matters in the story. What instead has changed for us in this period is what we call, to use a metaphor, the creative canvas. What is the creative canvas? The art of advertising can now be expressed, and we've seen it, in a much broader digital context, in a much broader what we call creative palette. But still, all this creative palette is still part of the same masterpiece or painting, if you want. And if we benchmark versus years ago, the creative canvas is not much, much wider. Maybe 10 years ago, we could put 3 spots in prime time, and we could reach, at least in our category, 90% of our users. Today, the digital technology allow us to use the digital platform and express our brand and our brand ideas in a much broader way. So, for example, you can take one idea territory, as Gillette Dead has done, and express the human personality of your brand, which touches the emotion, touches the heart, starts opening a conversation about dad and son's relationship, and opens the door even to new stories. And I will now show you 2 other pieces of creativity on a complete different brand, which is Baby Care and Dodo.
Nosotros somos Raúl y Dani.
Yo soy Pedro y hoy probamos el nuevo Dodot. Es importante que el pañal quede bien ajustado. Pero ni muy suelto ni muy apretado.
Si hay hueco para el dedo está perfecto y no le dejará marcas.
Nuevo Dodot con 3 tubos ultraabsorbentes. ¿Suena bien? Es importante que el pañal aguante toda la noche, para que la humedad no le despierte.
Cada mañana lo primero es ver su sonrisa, luego cambiar el pañal.
Muy seco.
Alucinante.
Pues sí, los 3 tubos funcionan.
Verle feliz es lo más importante. Si él lo está, yo también.
So, also in these cases, you've seen 2 pieces of creativity that reveals 2 unique aspects of Dodo personality. One is the fun, capturing the kid's expression, and the name of this copy is Pooh Faces. And one is the motion and also the social responsibility, capturing the evolving role of fathers in today's society and role in the family, as we know that at least 85% of fathers today changes regularly the nappy. So we should not and we cannot disregard them. And we should not also get distracted by the technology. So it's not all about the vehicle, it's not all about the tool, despite most of these pieces of advertising you've seen have been on the web mainly. But if we fail to put the consumer understanding at the center and the insights, their behavior and their desire, there will not be any vehicle or tool that can make up for this. And one of the things which is important in our profession as brand builder and advertiser is to maintain the right balance, and this I think is the fascinating part of our profession, between science and art. So the science part is very important. We need to master today much more data, understanding and mastering a bit the algorithm, and we need to master the digital technology, definitely yes. But we need also to remember that digital is only an enabler. It's only a tool. It's a tool which is extremely important because it allows us to reach more people, if well used, more effectively, with more interaction, more engagement, in a much broader creative way. So that is a plus, and we need to be able to exploit this. But at the same time, there are things like empathy, intuition, creativity, insights, which are, have been, and will remain part of human skills, and we cannot forget them. And I also believe that in the recent past, in response of all these challenges of the digital area, what we have done, many of us, is to fall in the trap to prioritize quantity over quality. And we have been producing more advertising, more videos, more posts, more and more in response of the digital content creation, real-time creation. And to be honest with you, the consumer has been very blunt and not shy to us, telling us this is too much. And if you think about the ad blocking phenomena, it's also a response to the excessive noise we have created in the system. And what I want to tell you is that us, as P&G, we have fallen in the same trap. So as much as I've shown you advertising we are very proud of, we have also have our bad moments. So I'm going to show you a few posts, And the quiz I could make is guess what brand here we're talking about. So you have a post about food, one other showing a squirrel, and then a kid chewing food. And I think you would never guess that these are the brands we have associated with this piece of communication for the consumer. So on food, there is a brand like Pantene, whose brand equity is beautiful hair transformed through e.l.f. Nothing to do with food. The second one is Always, whose brand purpose is unleashing girls' and women's confidence. And the third one is a brand like Oral-B, which stands for superior oral health. So that was also an attempt we did to fill the digital ecosystem with quantity over quality. And the other aspect I want to touch is, as much as important raising the bar on creativity, raising the bar on media transparency and measurability is as important. Why? Because the two things are very interrelated. So great advertising requires time and requires money. So we see media transparency as an enabler to great advertising. And to be honest, today we have at least 4 issues, or if we want to look at the glass half full, 4 opportunities for us as a team to work on. And the first one is we need to adopt one standard visibility. And what does it mean, viewability? Viewability in digital means the opportunity for a human eyes to see our advertising. And when I say we need to adopt one visibility standard means that we need to be able, as advertiser, to measure and compare the different platforms. This will allow us to take informed business decisions. What we have done in P&G globally is adopt the Media Rating Council standard, which tells you that, and to adopt this standard as minimum requirements, because it tells you that for a banner to be visible, 50% of its pixel needs to be on screen for 1 second, and on a video, 50% for 2 seconds. So this is the minimum, because would we be happy to have a printed where we show this to the consumer at 50% or 50% of a TV advertising? No. So at least this should be minimum, and we expect and we hope that every single publisher would also embrace this standard visibility. The second thing we should do is implement a third-party accredited and independent party for measurement. So we need to have impartial judges that judge the first metrics of visibility and viewability. It cannot be done and claimed by the publisher itself, for obvious reasons. And the third area is we expect transparent agency contract, media agency contract. So we want our funds to pay for media, and we expect the rebates to be surfaced and returned, and also every single transaction to be audited or subject to an audit. And I have to say, here in Spain, with our agency partners, we are fully compliant on this. And the fourth is we need to prevent ad fraud. So we need to make sure that every single entity which touches digital is certified. And when we talk fraud, what does it mean? That our advertising should be served to human and not to robot, while we know that advertising served to robot happens, as well as we need to make sure that our content is not stolen by sites. And at least in US, we have started partnering with the TAG, which is Trustworthy Accountability Group, which is a body aimed at preventing ad fraud. And we're seeing in Europe and in Spain as well how to cope with that. So, to close, the thing I want to say is that we have unlimited possibility in our new, in the new frontier ahead of us. And we're only at the beginning of mastering this new creative canvas and the amazing media machine that is behind it. But it's also true that all of us, so advertisers, agencies, suppliers, publishers, this is the moment to come together and ensure that we master this new digital ecosystem, and also that the amazing media machine that we are building behind it operates with integrity. So as our CMO has stated, all together, let's raise the bar or lead the stage. And thank you.